Today we're going to build this wonderful snow leopard habitat, and you want to see how it's done, because there are a couple of things we need to talk about. So stick with me and let's do it. Alright, this is the next episode of our very hard mode, only big cats and felines and cats just in general, franchise mode. And today we are going to build a snow leopard house. Now this one is a, modern design, modernistic design I want to call it. It's not super fancy, which is mostly down to the fact that we are limited in money still, but I can tell you, and you're gonna see this later in the episode, so make sure to watch the video till the end. The money problem is kind of solved, finally. It's definitely solved. So I think this is the last time we are actually focusing on being more money efficient, I guess. That means also equally that in the future we can do a lot more detailing, which, as you know, I'm a big fan of. But first of all, before we talk about this build, I have to talk about the lady designer. Yeah, I have to talk about her. And the lady, for listening, it's your fault now, okay? You can take credit for that or just feel bad, okay? Because the lady designer has started a brand new franchise series, and she's done already a franchise series. And the lady designer has also started doing something that just kind of put me on a spot. Personally, I think no one really, noticed that, but the lady designer has been upping her game in terms of franchise mode ridiculously. She's building absolutely insane projects in franchise mode. Granted, she's not playing hard mode because she doesn't want to bother about money, which is fair enough. It's my own mistake that I went for hard mode, but she's building fantastic stuff, like even my voice is cracking under this. She's building absolutely fantastic stuff in there, and the thing is, the results look phenomenal, but in addition, she has this wonderful working game, as a benefit. And that's something I want to do as well. And this is why my latest two builds in here have been a lot more detailed. Only that I couldn't go as crazy and as, detailed because of the money restriction. But since I wanted to get away with it, this will be also something for the future of this very franchise mode. So in order to keep up with that game that she upped there, I definitely want to make sure that also our franchise looks as good as it can be by doing some more, well, actually time-lapse episodes. As you can tell, this is the second time-lapse in our franchise mode in a row, and I'm pretty certain that the next one is going to be a time-lapse as well, even though I'm 100% sure it's not going to be a habitat, because, and also put that down on your notes for the next franchise mode, Purrina Zoo, is going to be 2 restaurants, because as you know from the beginning, our major rule was every single animal will actually get a habitat connected restaurant in a certain way. I have an idea already how to realize that for the snow leopard, and we have also yet to do the one for the jaguar. And just in general, the jaguar area is somehow neglected anyways at the moment, so we have to focus on that one anyhow. But yeah, so far so good. The lady, thank you for making me work even more for that. Equally, that means less time for other stuff. But, it's fine because we all like it. And I'm still happy that you guys like the franchise mode so far. And also, in order to, keep it going, make sure to spam the comments down below with your opinion on this. Make sure to give me ideas on what we should, put in as details. And also, please, if you have any kind of weird cat fact, whether it's going to be your pet cat or just in general cats or just in general a big cat or whatever, please put it down in the comments down below. I want to gather as much weird random information about cats in this category. I want this to be the most informative and random cat information stream on YouTube in a comment section. So please make sure whatever you know about cats, or well, even if you don't know, go to Google and search for a fact and put it down. I just want it to be the most funny and informative and nice one, because then we can utilize that in this zoo as kind of some education boards, and I'm gonna realize that to bring them in. This is gonna be very fun, so please make sure to pump them in, pump them all in. Gonna realize them as wonderful little community contributions. And I'm still working on something in the background I wanted to quickly address. Now, for those of you sticking with me in this series, big thanks to you. Thank you for you sitting in front of your computer, having your smartphone, maybe sitting in the bus and watching the video, or maybe sitting in front of your console and watching that on the TV screen. Whoever and wherever and whatever you do, thanks that you're following this series. But also, let me just quickly add on that, I didn't forget about you guys, okay? So we had some series with community contributions so far, but there's one major problem with that. with every normal series, and especially in the current situation with Planet Zoo, where the interest in the game is pretty much low, there is always a good head start, and then after 1 or 2 or 3 episodes, obviously interest declines in the series, which is just pretty normal. But also the contribution of the community, you know, normally declines over time. That means if you're running your project on the contribution as a base thing, you know, it's not gonna work anymore. And thus I also ended up my, you know, aquatic series as well, with, you know, my own stuff rather than getting into all the blueprints. It's a bit of a nasty thing, and I have found a way to do that and basically you know, tiptoe around that issue, but that's something for next year. I'm gonna inform you about this as soon as it's ready. It's gonna be a lot more pre-work that has to be done. It's going to be a lot more, you know, interesting. And I want it to be a little project that is running while I'm doing the move into the new house. Something we have to talk about soon. And again, as always, if you guys are interested in my content, in all the knowledge about me, make sure to watch the videos till the end, because that's where you get all the juicy information. You know, as always, I'm trying to bring as much info in here. But now you see the building. It's a pretty modern one. I want to build a house this time around. Nothing too crazy to say about. And also we're going to have a nice look at it in the real-time part. But as you can tell, I'm trying to really make sure this is a modern house integrated into our zoo over here. I like the fact it's just kind of now framing the little incline up the hill towards the lynx habitat. And just in general, I'm a big fan of how it turned out. I hope you guys are too. Let me know in the comments down below. And don't forget about the cat facts. We are now jumping into the real-time part, so you guys have an actual look of this wonderful new building. Have fun. Alright, welcome back to the real-time part. I hope you guys enjoyed the time-lapse, and I hope you guys also enjoyed the time-lapse build today of the snow leopard habitat. I'm just gonna hit pause for a second, because as you can see, we are nearly out of money over here, but I think we should be good. We should actually get a lot more people into the zoo now with 2 new animals, because basically I didn't really play for long after we built the jaguar habitat lately. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm just going to put down some of these donation boxes, because we haven't done that quite yet. I think there's one up here, but I'm not sure if there's anything I can do on the back side here. It's just like a huge little area where the people have to go, but then again they will actually make their way over here. I don't really have an idea where exactly they will, you know, stand and have a look at these animals. I'm just gonna, okay, so it seems like we have to pop that thing over to this side over here. So maybe that corner is nice, and then yeah, we'll have to see whether people actually stop to watch the animal. It's almost like figuring out, you know, where the people walk. But this is the brand new snow leopard habitat. I'm just gonna quickly show it to you. I think the design and the decision to build that into the kind of little mountainside over here was the right one. It just kind of frames the zoo nicely, as we can tell over here. There's still a lot of work to do. My god, this is so cloudy, so overcast over here. So yeah, that's what I did. As you can see, I did a couple little things in you know, in the real-time in kind of, you know, in between recording and the real-time part. But yeah, so apparently this is what we have to work with now. I'm just gonna put that one here. It seems almost like they're standing there, so I'm just gonna give them some educational stuff on that window over here as well. Not sure if this makes sense to put 2 down, but anyhow, let's hit play for a second and see what happens, because if I did my job right, we should also be able now to, you know, raise the price a little bit here. Let's go to 34. I guess that should be good. In any case, you know, what is going on with the vets? Okay, low cash. Yeah, that's the thing I was aware of. Obviously, we have a lot more food to pay now. That makes sense that we have less money at the moment. But as we all agreed on, we will actually go by selling animals, and we are also good to go, because we will have a couple of lions being... Oh my god, lions should actually be mature in, well, actually not really sure when exactly. Oh, we're gonna have to wait for another 1.5 years. But as you can tell, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 baby lions over here. Actually, we have to check all the animals real quick, because that's gonna be a little bit of a problem anyhow. So let's quickly do that, animals, and then we have to look at, so we don't have really that many to sell. Oh, look at that, we do have a couple of these wonderful scorpions, so we can actually do this. Let's just keep these 2 in the middle, like these 2 golden ones are great, so we can actually sell those real quick. Quick trade, there you go, 3.7 thousand. That's a good help for the moment. And now if we go through here, you can see we've got only 1 tiger. Is that correct, actually? Where's the other tiger? Do we have to... Oh, look at that. We can't get tiger babies. So we need a male Bengal tiger. Did we actually stop there last time? Let me just quickly do that before I stop. Okay, so we're gonna do and reset the filter and say Bengal tiger over here. We do need a male one apparently. So that one... It's not the best one even, but this one looks decent enough. That is a brilliant one. Yeah, 4,000, it's fine. You know, adopt that one. Can we just quickly do this? Adopt. Adopt. Hello. Just. Hello. Okay, well, if that doesn't work, just click again. Okay, it seems like it's is it expired? Reset the filter. Refresh the list. Bengal tiger again. My goodness me, it did. Oh, but there's a better one over here. Well, apparently we're just gonna take that one. It's more expensive, but I don't care too much. It's fine. We can always get the conservation credits back if we want to through our other zoos. That should not be too much of an issue. So this one is gonna be relocated, which is good. Money is coming in, as you can see. So as long, also we have some, you know, we've got some offspring over here, which is great. And we can also check the finances real quick. I mean, the problem is that we obviously, you know, the total profit is... Actually, can we have the total profit as a line first of all? Because I do want to see if it's going to be better now. As you can see, we are always around the 0 point, you know, in the different quarters, but the overall profit is not really there. Obviously, because we should have... Staff wages should be... Yeah, well, they're going up a little bit. It's not too crazy. We have actually ticket sales, as you can see, go down a little. Shops and facilities actually not move as well, but animal food is always, you know, basically parallel to this line. So yeah, well, there's not really that much to talk about a new house, but you can see we have so many animals about to be mature, as you can tell, and that should really do the trick in terms of getting the money in when we need it. But as you can see, first of all, over here, the money is inflowing, which is good. We also get some stuff over here with the claiming the rewards of that. Release to the wild. Release 1 Eurasian lynx to the wild. Reduce crime. Have no crime for 3 months. Not sure if we can do that, by the way. I have no idea how much crime we have. We can actually check that real quick. Security and crime. Vandalized objects. Do we have any? Not really, right? We do have so some camera. I did put some cameras down apparently, but that should be fine. So as you can tell, education coverage is not mega, but oh, does this dude also come with a... That's unfair. Like, how is this now a negative impact when they are giving a talk? I don't get that. This is not fair. This is not fair at all. So apparently it's still way too less, but it's getting slowly better, even though it's still crawling very slow. And I have no idea how to improve that. I mean, I'm always popping down these educational things everywhere if possible, but for some odd reasons, it just really never clicks. It just never really improves the overall education. So I guess we will definitely have to go in and have a look that we can basically improve upon that by having more, I don't know, more talks, more shows, more whatever. I have actually no idea. If you guys have an idea, please put it down in the comment section. Is it just the research that is missing? Is it just the overall problem? Also, by the way, is the water purification not available? There is no water purification. We have to put that down because otherwise our lines are getting sick. Let's quickly do that. So water purification, water treatment. Let's hit that one down here. There's the one. Is the radius okay? I think the radius should be good. Just yeah, it's touching that one. Do we have another water bottom? No, we don't. Okay, so that one is good. Cheetah's about mature. That's something I do read quite often, and I like it if I read that because we can sell you then. That's a good one. We get the money because 7,000 down to 7,000 again, but maybe we are getting to a point where we make the money ourselves. I'm not sure if we will, but at some point we should. As you can tell, also the education needs to go up once these are all research, and they haven't quite yet. So yeah, that's something we are missing out on. Can you just get mature, please? Because we need to sell ya. We need to sell ya. Come on, let's do it. Also, how's the stats about these ones? Look at that, they're so good. Oh, look at that, I'm just playing for a bit. One last time playing as a baby. Oh my god. Can you just quickly grow up, please? Woo! Running into the sun. Yay! Now do something with this thing. Do it. Mmm, tasty. It's gonna chewing on here. I'm just gonna get this back so to see if there's nothing happening. Can you just quickly grow up, please? Stop! Do not do this! Stop running! Grow up! Hello! Boom. Oh my god, look at that. This looks really cool. Oh no, what are you doing? You're pooping, right? How about pooping as an adult? That's even better. Juvenile. Okay, well, let's wait real quick. The game will tell us once this is going to be an issue. So yeah, our inflow in guest is okay. Money is going up. Oh, there you go. Has matured. This is the one I was looking at. Because once they are mature, can I also sell you already? Release to the wild, send animal. I don't want to release you to the wild. I want to quick trade you. Okay, so this is Ranako and Tabiti. Okay, so let's go into our animals. Oh, jeez, stop doing that. Animals, and now Tahipi and okay, this is 6.2, 6.3, Verin Kyoto Zoo. These two are okay. Wait, no. Do we actually need to keep one? I guess we need to keep one because we okay. I can now Ojore. First of all, I'm gonna sell this one. Okay, quick trade. 10,000. 10,000. My goodness me, that is great. But I'm gonna have to check something first. So social, Studbug parents, Yuba and Nuru. That means, okay, in fact, I think I have to then, because Ojori seems to be the other one I can also sell. Ojori is not needed anymore because now, hopefully, Dalili 6.3 is, I mean, fine, fair enough, but am I going to keep Ojori or Tahibi? What are you doing in the trade center, by the way? Oh, I can't keep you. Okay, I gotta have to quick trade you as well. 11.8 thousand. Sure. Okay, see, that's how the money gets back in. I think at a certain point, we have so much money that we can just go nuts and, you know, put education and everything we need everywhere. For the moment being, obviously, we can't do this, but I think it's a good and a fair point to end this episode and just leave you with, yeah, only a couple more habitats left, but I think Purrina Hill is actually getting a lot more finished at this state, which is great, but there is so much more to do. So this entire middle part over here is something I really dislike at the moment. The Siberian tiger will eventually go here, and I'm thinking to round this whole thing off. I'm going to relocate the toilets, by the way. I'm going to round this all off, so to have a bit more traffic around. The links is basically by having the Amur leopard in here as well in the center. So we've got the Amur leopard, the Siberian tiger, and down here we're gonna get the cougar before we are done. So that's actually my plan at the moment. So yeah, that's it. I really hope you guys liked the episode, and please, if you did enjoy today's episode, please guys do me a favor and leave a comment down below, like the video if you haven't already liked it quite now, and also if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. We just reached 72,000 and I'm trying to get to 100k very soonish. I mean, it's not gonna happen this year, but 80k might be doable this year. So if you want to help me out without actually paying a freaking cent, you can just help me by subscribing to the channel. That would be awesome. And if you fancy watching more of my stuff, there will be a video to your top right now. And if you want to catch me live tonight, I'm going to stream Planet Zoo live. We're going to do something special, a one-off build. So if you are in for that, make sure to keep your eyes peeled on the Twitch channel. I'm gonna start around 9-ish Central European summertime. So I see you around. Have a good time, and now click that video to the top right if you want to see more, and I'll talk to you in the next one.